the other day, when Brother Botillo was sleeping and Hines was not, it's a bit risky and not an easy feat. But oh, the pleasure that comes from knowing that...
Say, Toribio, about last night.
Nothing happened last night.
Do you think that he...
You take that back. Father Hines is a saint.
Where's the library?
I don't know.
Come on, you often disappear with Brother He...
Of course. I'm the best copyist in the Abbey. And who else would he trust?
And?
He always blindfolds me, just like last night. It's better that way.
When Giuseppe started to bleed, you did nothing to help him.
It was the devil's doing. That was Satan's blood.
I helped...
Then get away from...
Later, upon returning to myself...
That's not true.
Do you remember that the abbot prohibited self-flame?
Why? Why can't a pious man pay for his...
What evil deed did you perform last night?
Go with...
What do you copy?
A text lacking in righteousness.
If the book is everything you say it is...
Because that cursed Father Ezekiel is contaminating the soul of our... He manipulates him with his science and his art to lead him off the righteous path. I wouldn't rule out the use of...
But was it not the very same book?
What's that? Oh, yes, but God can write straight on crooked lines. Furthermore, St. Augustine was a sinner before he was a saint. Grant me chastity and continence, but not...
What do you think happened exactly?
Didn't I tell you already? It was...
I thought the devil specialized in
Are you really that naive? He can I heard that about 2 years ago, in a village far away, the devil possessed a hog.
That's You must be thrilled, now that Giuseppe...
Shh! Remember, we know not...
Calm down, I'm not going...
But the devil can hide anywhere. Only God knows who is watching us.
You must be thrilled, now that Giuseppe is...
Shh! Remember.
What was that, Brother Botillo? I can't hear you.
You're acting just like him. I expect...
May I come in, Father Hines?
My door is always open to you, Brother Iago.
I don't understand why you all...
You are the better pupil, no doubt. But you'll be better. On the other hand, commending Brother Toribio helps me win over those he sucks.
What do you think of Father...
He stands up to the observance and understands that the only reason that governs this world is that... I do prefer him over that gang of lunatics. No, by the way, he should be showing me how that printing press of his...
Don't you think our abbot is a saint?
Oh, no doubt. He has a view of the future. and would certainly... But he knows that without the observance, he would lose his grip over the monastery. And
I know you're not fond of Father Diego and the other...
how could I be? Their insistence on returning to the rule of... Their idea of poverty makes me laugh. You need money and a full stomach to...
But you pretend to like them.
I must. If not, they'd rally against me and they'd find out what I'm hiding sooner or...
What makes you...
His gratitude. Just as yours.
You saved Ursus's life as well?
Oh,
You forgot...
When the Inquisition wants to execute someone, they don't need...
You said you would grant Giuseppe a Christian burial.
Ursus took care of it before the morning prayers. Don't worry about it.
I'll pray for...
Don't waste your prayers. Keep them for you and for me. Beg him to grant us the ability to...
Where were we?
It's...
Why?
You are my most proud...
What if I had read the book?
Not in the slightest. I wanted you to see the power of the book. But
What if Toribio had read the...
that coward, he would never... I only took him to incriminate him. I was afraid he'd badmouth me to the observance.
The book has a Y on its cover. What does it mean?
I don't know, Brother Yaga.
My name is Miguel. Iago is only the name you gave me after helping me. It starts with a Y.
Don't jump to conclude.
Do you know anything?
Yes. He rebelled against God and turned into Satan. He stayed in the...
I'm talking about my human father, the Duke of Fuente.
You don't have a human father.
I don't follow...
In order to avoid further problems with the Inquisition, that years before, an old man who claimed to be a messenger of the King of Naples spent a night at your... The next morning, he had disappeared, leaving behind all of his clothes were lying on the bed, covered. And among the clothes and blood, they found the Duke, who hadn't managed to conceive an heir or bastard, kept quiet. And no one ever heard from that old man again. It was all the...
You have denied it countless times, but...
The plan worked perfect.
My name is
Your name is whatever I say it is. Miguel de Fuentenegra was devoured by a diabolical pig in that dungeon. That's what the Inquisition believes, and...
Sometimes I dream of returning to...
Don't be a fool. What if someone... As I've said before, I didn't give you a new life for you to throw it away in vain. Your place is here. At least until we...
When you saved me, you were already master copyist of Santa Brigida. How did you find out about me?
One of my most grateful pupils is now a scribe of the Holy... He knows of my commitment to understanding ancient books. When the Inquisition set their sights on you, he contacted me. I left...
I feel like I'm wasting my time.
Your gift for languages is very useful.
Well, I've got my own ideas for the future.
Speak.
You know how much I enjoy ancient mythology. Maybe I could...
The fact that I allow you to read certain books does not mean you can... Anyone who speaks of pagan myths will automatically... Do you wish to go through that again?
I'd like to follow in Father Ezekiel's footsteps. I like the forge. To see iron come to life.
Your talent lies not in your hands, but I will not let you... Any other ideas?
Since I understand all languages, maybe I could be a mission...
What part of I am Satan's son? Any other idea? Listen to me. You make the most of the...
But how? His is the book that killed Gio...
Perhaps, when you decipher it, we...
Then why don't you let me give it...
I must first test it on other subjects. I can't...
I could use a mirror to read the book's reflection, just like Perseus did to avoid turning into stone.
Oh, nonsense. Mythology is nothing but myth, legend, but the power of the book is real.
If the book is my father's work...
Because the book is not your father. Does it have eyes? Can we be sure it will recognize you? Can we know...
Well, I'm willing.
I would protect you with my own life. If you...
I think I'm not cut out for the priesthood. I'd like to get married.
And I will give you not one, but many women. When you reach the priesthood I have planned, but let time take its course.
Good morning, Father Ezekiel.
The day appreciates the epithet. But
What happened?
did you know that Queen Isabella is coming tomorrow to see my and in just 1 hour, I must perform a trial before Brother Hines.
No. Nobody ever informed...
Well, there will be no trial.
Huh?
I won't call for him. He's always so busy, he won't even remember.
Maybe you just misplaced the letters. I heard about a condition called list...
I never make mistakes. The letter thief, in all his clumsiness, tore his habit on one of the pin...
You said they stole all letters except...
Yes, one was stuck in the Here, in case it helps you find...
Did you know that sometimes I have the strangest dreams? In fact, do you have any idea where...
No. Although, who knows? Sometimes the Lord uses dreams to remind us of...
Do you have any idea?
I only know it's not me.
I don't think it's him.
I doubt it. Although the printing press would put an end to his privileges as
What about...
He's the Abbey's greatest prank, and he's been missing all morning.
What if...
Could be. Although he is a coward. Would he...
What if this...
He would only do such a thing following poor Ursus. It's as if someone had removed...
I suppose Father Remigio is...
It's not easy for our prior. Caught between those radical observants, if it was him...
What if...
Okay.
Father Ezekiel, I confess.
Brother Iago.
Father Diego can't...
Another fanatic. But his excessive observance of the rule of St. Francis has kept him... My workshop would still...
What exactly are those types you say were stolen?
There are small metal letters that I place in line. When pressed against the...
You could try writing without the letter E. I could write...
Oh, yeah?
Thank God Almighty for visitors arriving on this day at the Holy Catholic Sanctum that is Santa Brigida.
Ha! You said the...
How did you get Her Majesty to visit the Abbey?
Ever since my friend Johannes invented it, the printing press has, being aware of this fact, and after receiving approval from our abbot, I sent her a missive stating that Santa Brigida housed the first printing press in Spain. Now I wish I'd never had the nerve.
Why do you want to test it with Father Hines?
As master copyist, he must approve quality, but that won't happen now. The meeting, I won't call for him. He's all...
How did you get it?
The inventor, my friend Johannes, sent it to me. He was... Which won't happen tomorrow if the Queen arrives and I print...
Do you oppose those who practice a strict...
Not at all. They are the ones who oppose common sense, which is the tool... Diego, Toribio, and all of those loonies want to take us back into the Dark Ages. We're in the...
You are a man of science. Isn't that...
Science is the study of divine creation. What is at odds with almost everything is human understanding. That's what science is for. To enlighten our
Is Father Hines closer to you?
It's hard to say. On the one hand, he helps me with my research. On the other, but Father Hines is an intelligent man. A beauty, isn't she? To think that a few miserable letters... a metal plate, previously inked after hit. That's where the types or letters go. That is a periscope, invented by my friend Johannes and yours truly. Inside, there are two mirrors that, unfortunately, one of the mirrors broke several days ago, and I haven't had the time to replace it. Please, take it. And don't touch any of that. I beg you. If I can't use the printing press, I'll have...
regarding Ezekiel's printing...
Yes.
Oh, nothing.
I really couldn't care less, to be honest. The books I'm interested in will never be printed. Although, it does indeed...
Shh, don't tell a soul. Nah, the other day, when Brother but it's a bit risky and not an easy...
Did you know? Do you have?
No. That's where the types or letters. Don't you dare bring that down, Brother Yago. When I see it, I get the urge to draw. Don't touch any of them.